What does high score mean? New high score, is that bad? What does that mean? Should I break it?
Hello everyone, welcome to Veteran Gaming Raid Shadow Legends. I am Aaron, and tonight we are going to do a little bit of clan boss testing because I have a third key that's going to hit me to that max crate, but I do have some pretty solid wiggle room thanks to the damage done on my previous attempts, so it's time to finally get Maneater in there to see if he is ready to help the team yet, and we're going to go over all that, talk about all that in just a minute. Remember, if you're not playing Raid, you want to get started with me, make sure you're checking out the QR code on the screen, or clicking the links down below. They're going to give you some free goodies. They're going to help me as a content creator. It is a total win-win. So get started playing Raid. I'm still absolutely loving the depth and complexity of this game and highly recommend it to anybody that wants to kill some free time they have with something that's fun. So here's Maneater, and he is absolutely essential to unkillable teams down the road, like the Mummy Man I'm trying to run. I've mentioned on previous videos with Khafre the Death Keeper, but Khafre is not ready yet because I need his skills on his A3 here to get reduced in cooldown. That's kind of what we're waiting on, that and some gear to make sure the speeds are right for the speed tune. But we do have our Maneater here. He's almost done on masteries. I need to get some work done there, but more importantly, he does have his main skills ready to go. You're not actually going to use this second one because the clan boss is immune to turn meter manipulation, so he won't actually deplete that turn meter, so this ability is kind of worthless. So we're not going to get worried about that ability, but it's time to throw the Maneater in there and see if we can get a little bit more damage. Maybe 2-key this would be phenomenal on Nightmare, or maybe even start to look at Ultra Nightmare, depending on how the damage looks. I don't know. We're going to figure it out. So let's go ahead and set up our team here. Nightmare, battle. All right, so this is our current setup. They're getting me about 15 million per attempt on this level of clan boss. So pretty solid. I 3-key Nightmare every day. No worries, right? But what we are going to try to do is we are going to try to... The first thing, I don't know, I might try tomorrow to remove Ultimate Death Knight and put Maneater in. But for right now, yeah, I know. We'll go to team setup here. You're yelling at me. We're going to take out... Actually, where? Blade Master. We're going to take out Blade Master and see if we can get it done with the, why are you not letting me edit this, guys? We're going to take out, there we go. We're going to take out Blade Master, and we're going to put in Maneater. So all of our damage is going to come from our poisons from Ornn and the Frozen Banshee. And we're going to want to take off Maneater Siphon. Don't use it all because it doesn't apply. So we'll stick with that. And then we want to make sure Frozen Banshee isn't using her Cruel Exaltation. Perfect. Ornn isn't currently using that. So sometimes we'll get to our full 10 debuffs, but I think we should be straight here. If I'm constantly just full on debuffs, we can change Ornn to explode the poisons with the Erupting Growth. But I think, yeah, I think we're gonna hold off on that. See how it goes. All right, so there's our team. And we're going to see, all we got to do is get like higher than 15 million. And I think I'll be pretty happy with this team and say, all right, maybe it's time to get Maneater in there. If we just don't have the damage, maybe I'll switch out Maneater and Ultimate Death Knight. And we're going to see if Elva can keep everybody up. So here we go. We're just going to throw it on auto. And we're going to see what it does. All I need is 10 million to get my key, so I'm not too worried that we're not going to hit that. Let's move my face and head so that we can see all of our beautiful champions here. Let's see what they do on auto. My Maneater is probably the fastest on the team because I've been trying to work on the speed tune gear for him. He's got to get up to something like 302, 309, which I'm not near yet. I think with Elva's lead, he's like 270 ballpark, so we definitely need the gear. But we are still getting the decrease attack from Ultimate Death Knight, which is good, and hopefully Maneater is going to add that in every once in a while. He is missing one book on that, but what are you going to do? Alright, turn 3, 1 million. Frostbite's back up. Didn't get any poisons there. That's annoying. My real problem is my Frozen Banshee dies significantly earlier than I want her to. So I'm kind of hoping that adding the Maneater here with that unkillable is going to increase the longevity of the Frozen Banshee and really pile on that poison damage. Got the decreased attack again. That's good. That, and I took off Ornn's A2 because he has a chance of placing poison on his A1. So I really want as many poisons as possible. Man, Ornn is just not landing the poisons right now, though. It's getting pretty frustrating. Stun on Maneater is not ideal. Maneater has a ton of HP, though, so he should stay in the fight for a while. I also kind of want to pay attention to when he gets his second... Didn't get a frostbite. Our timing is all off. But I can't take it off auto and fix it. It might be something I have to run on manual if I'm going to give this team a real shot, because right now I'm not loving the way that Frozen Banshee and Ornn are syncing up. I think I need to stagger the poison sensitivities, because Frozen Banshee is putting her poison sensitivity on first, and then Ornn is immediately afterwards, and I think I want to stagger that a turn. But you can change that in the settings. That way I'm keeping the poison sensitivity on more reliably than I am right now. Would be the end goal. We don't have a decreased attack right now, which is a bummer. We don't have the unkillable, so that one kind of hurt. At turn 10, I feel like our damage is quite a bit lower than it normally is at turn 10. Without Rathalos in the team, we may not have the damage to really push this. But I'm more interested in the survivability than I am the initial and early damage. There we go. Decrease attack. Thank you. More poisons. Whole lot of poisons. Target change. See, that's a good thing about having Ultimate Death Knight in the team. He's still soaking up a whole lot of damage. That will be Kafru's job. Kafru will replace Ultimate Death Knight once we get the team fully up and running. We need to make sure we have plenty of accuracy on Maneater too, because right now he's not landing the decreased attack as much as I would like. Frozen Banshee's still in the fight pretty easily at this point. Continuous heals from Elva are helping. See, now we're all the way up at 10, I think. 3, 6... No, we're at 9. There we go. There's 10. The decrease attack, the most important 10th. Come on, guys. Keep it coming. Alright, we got one poison there that time. Decrease attack is still on. Perfect. She did her A1 there, which landed 2 more big poisons. We're actually sitting... Our damage just isn't there because we don't have Rathalos, which is fine. The important part is staying alive longer. The poisons will catch up. Yeah, see, that was a big hit. But we're still fine. I don't think really anybody went below half, and we're at turn 17. I got a feeling our timing is off, though, and we are not going to have unkillable up when we need it. But we'll see. God, I feel like... I wish we had like a ×4 speed on this. The animations are great and everything, but the anticipation's kind of killing me here. I just want to know if this works. Alright, we did have the decrease attack on that, I think. Alright, there's the unkillable again. That's good. That's going to give Elva time to get everybody healed back up for the most part. The shield and everything. Alright, 2 more poisons. Poison sensitivity. Big hit there. That might have killed Frozen Banshee if she didn't have the unkillable buff. We're at turn 20 here. I think the problem is we just don't currently have the damage. Alright, there we go. What we really need right now is Maneater to get another unkillable up, and I don't quite think he's going to make it. Elva can bring Frozen Banshee right back up again, which will be nice. There we go, poison sensitivity. Didn't kill her, though. Up to turn 22. Alright, so we have unkillable back up. Gonna buy us some time. More poisons. I like it. I like it. More poisons, more poisons. That for sure would have killed 2 of them, Maneater and Frozen Banshee. Decrease attack back up, perfect. Alright, get our buffs back up and rolling, including our heals. That's gonna, yep, alright, Ultimate Death Knight just kept Frozen Banshee alive. We really need... This next AoE is probably gonna smoke some people. And I don't think Maneater's gonna get another turn. Got more poisons up. Yep, we lost 2 of them there. I don't think... Are you going to get Maneater or Frozen Banshee back up? Maneater. Alright. And there's the unkillable. Alright. I don't really have a problem with that. Good thing you got it up too, because I would have killed Maneater right away. Alright, decrease attack is back up. That would have killed Ornn for sure, but we have the unkillable. I think we're close. I just think we don't quite have the damage. I almost wonder if we swap out Ultimate Death Knight and Maneater. Or, excuse me, Ultimate Death Knight and Rathalos. I wonder if that'll be a better outcome just because the damage will be significantly higher. Oh, Frozen Banshee's back up. You're gonna get a turn before Clan Boss smokes you out. There's unkillable. Hey, this is actually... Oh man, it's so slow. But it is doing alright. Alright, more poisons, more poisons. All the way up to 10 debuffs. Or 9. We're at 9 again. It's hard to count on the fly. Debuff blocked. I love it. God, we're at turn 30. This would be so good. We just don't quite have the damage. I love that we're at turn 30, though. Oh, big AoE smoked everybody. Alright. So I think tomorrow's test is just going to try to force that damage. Because this is not better. We lived longer, but this is not a better turnout. Also want to try to stagger Frozen Banshee and Ornn to see if that works. But I think tomorrow we're going to try the same thing, only no Ultimate Death Knight. Yeah, because Ornn's still doing 6.3 million. Frozen Banshee's doing 4.8. And typically when I run Rathalos, he's right around 3 because he's not built for Clan Boss. He's built for general PvE content and nuking people out. So, interesting. I feel like we're close. We're close to something. We're close to something. Good news is we still got our chest there, like I said. We had some wiggle room, but 46 million, 47 million on 3 keys. Alright. Interesting. We're hanging in there. I'm going to try tomorrow. I'm going to try tomorrow to sub out. I'm going to put Rathalos in and take out Ultimate Death Knight. And if that is a significantly better result, I will make sure to make a video. That way everybody kind of knows. And then I'll show, you know, my Maneater, how they're built and everything. I think tonight I'm going to try to work a little bit longer on Maneater's masteries and try to get his masteries up all the way. Because he is not... I need to get his accuracy up too, or his critical rating. Because if he gets critical rating... or if he has a critical strike, then he has a 50% chance of putting the decreased attack. And if we don't have Ultimate Death Knight, we need that decreased attack. So, we need to work on his accuracy because he's only at 68. Plus, what are we getting here? Void accuracy of 40. So he's at like 100, which is not good. But we also... He's not going to have... If it's not a critical hit... Why do I keep doing that? If it's not a critical hit, then he has no chance whatsoever of putting on that debuff, which is why we got the extra crit rate right there in his masteries. Already built in, so he's ready to go. But we got to work on a little bit of crit rate. We worked on max and speed today, which is why he's in these sets. But so I don't know where I'm going to find that extra crit rate. I might just not have the gear for this yet, which happens to the best of us, right? So there we go. We'll see how it goes. If I make a startling discovery tomorrow and I smash out Clan Boss and get big time damage, I will make sure I let everybody know. In the meantime, if you have any pointers, tips, tricks, things I should check out or things I should try please leave it in the comments section down below. I love the feedback. It not only helps me, but helps the community and everybody watches these videos. If you enjoy the video, please give me a big thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel so you don't miss upcoming content. And as always, have fun, good luck.
So I got that going for me, which is nice.